Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome inside historic Keyworth Stadium, where today Detroit City FC fans, for the very first time in USL Championship, get to watch Le Rouge as they square up against the Charleston Battery. Alongside my broadcast partner, John Krieger, my name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us wherever you're watching around the world as we take a look at the setup here for USL Championship. And John, the second division of U.S. soccer, big-time matches, big-time opponents, everything is big time.
That's exactly what this club has grown to do. They've earned their spot, and now they have an entirely different format. It's not just trying to be top of the league. You're competing for playoff places. It's in earnest American soccer.
And there is the competition format, 34-match regular season schedule. It will be a grind. Let's take a look at Le Rouge, founded in 2012. Trevor James, Detroit City FC's head coach and GM, played in the MPSL for a very long team. They are the newest side here in USL Championship.
And the key there is the hiring of Trevor James and Tiffany Ebert-James, because they brought in a mentality that made this club a proper club, and it's grown ever since.
Let's take a look at the goalkeepers here today. Nathan Steinwasser, he was a backstop for Detroit City FC. He stood on his head at times. He controlled that match. And on the other side for Charleston Battery, Joe Kuzmensky, a longtime veteran, almost 100 matches played for Charleston Battery.
But he's never played in a place like this. This is tough for keepers to get used to. I'm going to be interested to see how he handles Keyworth.
It'll be Detroit City FC and Charleston Battery. USL Championship Soccer is coming up next.
Oh my God, it's our baby girl.
Football is a big deal in this house. So when Maurice was injured, we immediately thought the worst. To see my baby lose his joy hurt.
The DMC, Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan, is here to help athletes get back in the game.
They're like family. It was a long road, but we made it back.
DMC, Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan, a community built on care.
DTE Energy customers can get their share of huge lifetime energy cost savings. How? By using our website. The Oslin's new programmable thermostat saved them a bundle. And their new efficient furnace earned them a hefty rebate. All over Michigan, people like the Oslins are saving. Why not you? There are always new ways to save at dteenergy.com/saveenergy. DTE Energy.
Hello, I'm Tillman Fertitta, owner of the Golden Nugget Casinos, and I've got some big news. Drum roll, please. The Golden Nugget online casino is live in Michigan. Place a bet on your favorite teams through our new sports book, or play your favorite slot and table games, all from the convenience of your phone at goldennuggetcasino.com.
Sign up now and we'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. Visit goldennuggetcasino.com.
Welcome back inside historic Keyworth Stadium. Very chilly. Not a lot of spring in the air here outside of Detroit. We will say that it is chilly, but these guys, they do not care. The Northern Guard is ready to rock. Let's take a look at the DCFC starting 11, presented by the Detroit Medical Center. And for Detroit City FC, we talked about Nate Steinwasser, but Stephen Carroll is the guy. He's the eraser, the longest tenured captain in Detroit sports.
And he's a guy that everyone trusts all up and down the pitch for Detroit City. He's the straw that stirs the drink. He's the leader.
And on the other side, Charleston Battery, their starting 11, presented by Doubletree Suites by Hilton in downtown Detroit, the official hotel partner of Detroit City FC. Augustine Williams, he got the goal. He's a full-on international player for Sierra Leone, has played in the African Cup of Nations, a tough competitor.
He is, and he's a guy that has gone from AFCON to Keyworth. It's a bit of an adjustment. He got their goal for the win last week. He's someone to watch and guard against today.
As the teams are out there on the pitch, Charleston Battery will be in their road whites. Of course, Detroit City FC, nicknamed Le Rouge, pleasantries. Let's take a look at the Golden Edge presented by Golden Nugget Online Gaming, one of the fastest growing online casino sites in Michigan. Let's break down what Detroit City FC needs to do to pretty simple. Goal scoring will be at a premium, and that is something that they'll have to do.
Absolutely. The first key, you got to use home advantage. Use the energy of finally being in front of your home fans at Keyworth Stadium. Number 2, be dynamic. Trevor James likes to move the ball 1 touch, 2 touch, move it fast. That's how you counter the physicality. For Charleston Battery, be direct. You may have a physical advantage early. It gives you the opportunity to be direct. Win balls in the air, you do that, you can set up the attack.
So we are just about ready to rock as Charleston Battery, you see, getting loose. The whistle sounds from the official, and the teams will make their way out on to the pitch. Detroit City FC, the youngest side here in USL Championship. Charleston Battery, the oldest club in USL Championship. So it's all come full circle, John.
And there's something that's a little bit poetic about seeing these two sides matched up in this way for the home opener. I'm going to be very interested to see how City's 3-5-2 matches up against what I expect to be a 4-3-3 for Charleston. And City will try to control midfield from the start and move the ball quickly. The question is, can they win the physical battles?
Trevor James with Detroit City FC since 2019. More than 30 years of coaching and scouting experience at the highest levels of soccer. Nate Steinwasser. Final words of encouragement for his side. Charleston Battery will have the possession first. Brett St. Martin getting ready to go. 50th overall pick by Sporting Kansas City in the 2022 MLS Draft. The whistle sounds, and from the grassroots of Detroit soccer all the way to U.S. Soccer Second Division, this is Detroit City FC. There we get a look at the first opportunity here for Charleston. John, you talked about it in the Golden Nugget keys to the game. Be direct. We got a taste of that right away.
First 2 balls up over the top, trying to win the ball in the air, trying to be more physical. They have a size advantage. They have a physicality advantage. City's going to have to try to counter that with speed.
DZ Harmon played his college soccer at Coastal Carolina. On the control up the left side was hassled by Reese Williams. And Matt Lewis shepherd that one over the touchline, but instead that will go to Charleston Battery. They're 1-0 on the season, coming off a 1-0 win versus FC Tulsa. They will play Atlanta United 2 next Sunday night at 7:30. Throw in along the near touchline. Tossed directly in. Side the 18, played out easily by City. And Steinwasser watches that ball curl around.
Checked up on the sodden pitch here, Neil. It is wet. There is water on the pitch, and that'll check up some of those diagonal balls. It's not going to run out like it normally would on the artificial surface here at Keyworth.
Started raining here in the Detroit area last night. And it hasn't, it stopped for stretches, but not really super long stretches. The temperature at the opening kick, 50 degrees. City will clear that ball back out towards midfield. But a handball, I believe, will be called on Devin Amumensa. And this will be a dangerous setup here, John, for Charleston.
City already very compact. Let's see how Charleston set up. City playing a high defensive line. That opens up the opportunity if the ball is placed well enough for a free runner.
Detroit City FC constructs their wall. Nate Steinwasser giving the directions.
Or the chance to go over the top, go right at goal.
The Battery still lining things up. Clockwise up there in the vicinity, as is Harmon.
Nobody for City playing the behind the wall, take one for the team guy. That opens the opportunity for a low ball if the wall jumps.
Let's see the run up. Right foot blast. Hits off the right post. Boy, DZ Harmon gave one a go. But that right post, John, Steinwasser's best friend.
And he'll take it, but that's a beautifully placed ball and a well-taken free kick. A bit unlucky.
Service inside the 18 and a goal kick awarded. So John Krieger, Neil Rule here with you. Happy to have you with us. First 5 minutes presented by DMC, the official healthcare partner for Detroit City FC. Go where the pros go. DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. Learn more at dmc.org/sports. Neil Rule, John Krieger here with you. John, into the 4th minute. What are you seeing so far?
It's going according to script. Charleston Battery over the top, trying to press Detroit City FC back. And frankly, if I'm Trevor James, I'm looking at it and saying my defense is a little bit too compact right now. He likes to have his attack build through levels, and there are too many men behind the ball because the over-the-top battles are going to Charleston early. City will want to spread out the formation and try to get some joy in midfield.
Throw-in coming up now for Charleston Battery. Matt Sheldon will move over. Spent his last 2 seasons with FC Tulsa. Played 64 matches. Ball played along the far touchline. Played out by City, so a throw-in coming up for Charleston one more time.
You know, in our keys to the game, we talked about Charleston winning the aerial ball and be physical, and they've won every one so far.
Pato taken down from behind. Official says play on. Chipped up, Maxi Rodriguez touched it away. Now City will gain the possession. Boy, not before Brad Dunwell paid a price. He's down on the pitch.
Welcome to USL Championship.
We talked about it on the broadcast last week. The sheer physicality. San Antonio FC led USL in yellow cards, and now a yellow card being issued to Charleston Battery. And some objection taken by Augustine Williams. Nate Steinwasser will line things up.
Not bad for City to have Williams on a booking in the 6th minute.
Apodaca, the guilty party on the booking. Let's see it again.
That's softer than I thought might be administered. That's City is fortunate to have a player on a booking.
Amumensa touches it in the box on the left side, and Pato making a run. It was cut off. City dangerous for the first time. Kuzmensky had to go down to the turf to scoop it up.
That's what this team is built to do, Neil. They're not necessarily the most physical, but they are fast, and they use the wings like this.
And the flag is up. Pato just couldn't quite get back. And Antoine Opino voicing his displeasure with that flag, as you see Pato.
This is a little better formationally from City. They've stretched things out. They're not all turtled in their own defensive third, having a little more courage to come out and play at Charleston.
So Kuzmensky will put the boot to it. 96 career matches played, but Charleston Battery coming into this season was loaned to the Israeli Premier League last year. He's built a career in Charleston. Strong boot. Headed away. Amumensa played it away.
Watch the wing here. Runner coming if you can find him, and they can't.
And that throw-in will go to Charleston. As you see the Northern Guard, supporter section for Detroit City FC in the background. And that shot will go over top of the crossbar, so Steinwasser will retrieve it.
Backline been exposed a couple of times for City here early. Not the best shape. Stephen Carroll has to marshal the troops along that backline, make sure they stay with each other. Don't play someone on side.
Nate Steinwasser will line things up. Won the NISA Gold Gloves Awards last year a couple of times. Was 23-5-1 as he pings that one down the pitch. Played professionally in Sweden. Local product here went to Detroit Mercy. Was a Verizon League Goalkeeper of the Year in college. Here comes City again. Looking to move. win. Cross inside the 18. Reese Williams will track it down. Maxi Rodriguez in some tight quarters. Lewis. Rodriguez wins a throw as that was cleared out by Kwakwa. Enoch Kwakwa signed by Manchester City as an 18-year-old. He was immediately loaned out to the Norwegian League. And here comes Billy Forbes in the box. Couldn't get the term. He said he was held up. And he can't believe it.
Want to see another look at that one.
Rowan in the meantime coming up for City.
Adds a deserved foul and a little bit cynical. This is a much better last 5 minutes from Detroit City. Much more fluid on the ball. One touch and a pass. Exactly what Trevor James will want from his team. Quick ball movement. And now the free kick artist, Maxi Rodriguez, who can place it on a dime.
Maxi Rodriguez, who played for San Antonio FC, also played for Richmond. Won the Nisa Golden Boot last year. More of a service role here in USL Championship.
Carroll's up.
Drives it in.
Not Maxi's best, exposed on the counter if they move.
Charleston looking for that counter. Amu Mensah does well to win that ball. Forbes was the target.
Nice back heel.
Maxi Rodriguez and Forbes subject to the whistle. He doesn't like it. Well, the offside flag is up and Pato saying no.
Second time Pato hasn't been thrilled with an offside decision today. Our referee Elton Garcia, the assistants Mike Nickerson and Jacob Little. The fourth is Austin Saney.
Kuzmensky will fire away one more time. Next 5 minutes of action brought to you by the University of Michigan Flint, offering a flexible world-class education. U of M Flint is ready to help you own your future. Find the right program at umflint.edu. In the 11th minute here at Keyworth, Neil Rule, John Krieger with you. We are scoreless so far. It's been some pretty good action, though, both ways. I agree with you, John. Detroit City FC over the course of the last 4 minutes or so has dug in, and here's another opportunity as Opino over to Forbes. The defender's down. Forbes crosses back, a little heavy on the touch. But here's Reese Williams trailing the play. Williams still has it. Rodriguez with some space. Maxi makes his move. His crossover got all the way through.
Neil, that's the difference between the lower leagues Detroit City has played in previously and USL. Previous leagues, Forbes is in, defenders down. He's going to have a chance to walk in on goal. Not here. Defenders got back nicely, tracked back, ended the threat.
Billy Forbes scored 8 goals, plays for the Turks and Caicos national team. 115 matches played with 30 goals. His USL championship career into this season. Scored 7 goals for Miami FC last year. But a seasoned vet, John, with Billy Forbes. He knows how to put the ball into the back of the net. That's how he's made his living.
And that's what Trevor James wanted when he brought him in. He knew he would need to bring experienced players that knew how to handle this league, and he's got one in Forbes. Neil, early going here, I'm seeing that Charleston believes they can compete with City's pace, because even though they have a back four, really it's a back two, because Preston Kilwine and Leland Archer are staying back, the center backs. But the two wing backs for Charleston keep creeping forward. They're not afraid to jump into the play. They know they have the speed to track back if they need to, and it forces and tries to push things forward in midfield for them, give them a chance to go over the top and set things up.
Lewis heads that one away, and I think, John, that was a strategy we saw San Antonio FC employ last week as well. They got very, I guess you could say, liberal with their wing play.
And when you know you can compete physically and speed-wise, that's the game today in America. The wing backs just creep up and become de facto midfielders, try to push the defenders back further toward their defensive third.
Throw-in coming up now for Charleston. Eventually, we'll have a free kick set up. So this is another dangerous setup for Charleston Battery, especially on that right side, John. They've been dangerous.
Options here. You can curl it toward the near post. Nate Steinwasser leaving a lot of the back post exposed, and a couple of guys can make a run at this.
Ball sent in towards the 18. It is loose. And coming back is Dunwell. And it's over the line. That'll be a corner for Charleston, so a good break for the Battery.
And now City putting a man on the post, and so that'll allow Charleston Battery, without the threat of offside, to really congest that box and make Steinwasser compete for a punch or a parry, because if he comes now, he's got to get it, or there's trouble.
Corner incoming here in the 15th minute. It's over top of everyone. Skips across. Harmon circles around. He gets the possession. Harmon towards the top of the D. Shaq Adams. Steinwasser will make the grab.
Nice step through, and again, Charleston buzzing very confidently. When they have possession, it is possession with intent. There's no lazy balls. There's no sloppy play. They're very composed around the City area.
Steinwasser sends it skyward, looking for Reese Williams. Here's Harmon again. He oversteps it. Forbes the target. That pass nearly found its mark. Williams turns with it. Forbes. Rodriguez pings it out to the left side. Making the run is Wynn. Wynn's cross. Cut out, but it will be a corner for City.
Two great runs by Declan Wynn early in this game. First a cross that nobody was on the end of. That time he forces the corner. He's got pace. The diagonal ball to him on the far side is going to be an avenue for City today.
Antoine Opino move over to serve the corner. First corner of the afternoon for LaRouge.
I would not be surprised to see this go back post.
Sent in towards the mixing bowl.
Didn't get there. Caught it thin.
Kuzmenski able to grab that one and play it away. Next 5 minutes presented by DTE Energy. No matter where you are in your energy efficiency journey, DTE can help you score savings. Learn more at dteenergy.com/save energy. 17th minute here at Keyworth. Good 1-2 ball for the Charleston Battery, but coming back with the slide tackle. That was a big time play by Maxi Rodriguez.
And a play he had to get right. He gets that wrong. It's going to be a penalty. Neil, 4 touches. Kuzminski and 3 touches, and it ends it up as a Charleston corner. That's how quickly they can move in transition.
Boy, John, and as we take another look at this one, you're right. Maxi Rodriguez went all in. You have to get the ball.
2-footed, studs up. He catches any part of him, he might be off. And he got it right.
Enoch Kwakwa will serve up the corner. Recently played in the Swedish 2nd Division. Kwakwa sends the in-swinger into the mixing bowl, gets all the way through again, and that will trickle over. And John, while it looked very dangerous, effectively, it was not much.
You know what, though? In the past, we've talked about how dominant City were from set pieces. This is the other way for Charleston. I think you give them too many opportunities. The way those are fizzing across the area just above the height of would-be attackers, that's very dangerous.
So Steinwasser will line things up. Was the USL goalkeeper of the week in week 1. Tremendous penalty save at San Antonio. Had 5 saves in total. We have another City player down, and once again, it's Brad Dunwell. And we're 18 minutes into this match, John, and Brad Dunwell's got the short end of the stick so far.
He's halfway to a Purple Heart.
Right.
He is taking the knocks. But he's drawn a booking and now drawn a free kick. So there's payoff. If you're going to take the knocks, earn it.
Brad Dunwell, the 56th overall pick by Houston back in 2019. And let's get you today's Fago trivia question. What was the announced attendance for DCFC's first home match at Keyworth Stadium? You guys can tweet your answers at Detroit City FC. You'll win a $15 Kroger gift card for Fago products. We'll give you the answer in the second half. So remember, tweet your answers at Detroit City FC. Here's Reese Williams going to work. Williams stepping over. Williams towards the left side. A breakdown in communication.
Neely took too long on the ball. Four runners for City came into the box. You got to pick your head up, know they're there, and provide the service. The minute he dribbled out top, the runs were over, the players were stagnant, the threat didn't materialize.
Reese Williams played his college soccer at Columbia, so if he went to Columbia, that tells me one thing: he's smarter than I am.
Then both of us combined.
Put together. Kuzmenski tee things up again. Sends it skyward, over in front of the northern guard. Pato tries to make a turn with it. He keeps it. That ball cleared out by Matt Sheldon. Aggressively, I'll say it like that.
City better right now on the downfield punt by Kuzmenski. Better positioning on the aerial balls, slowly adjusting to the way that Charleston play through the air when they have the chance.
Pato now will throw this one in. Quick touch by Dunwell. Pato couldn't connect with his pass. Batter will ping that out towards midfield. Popped up in the air. Another throw-in coming up for City. John, I'll say this, over the course of the last 5 to 8 minutes or so, City slowly, methodically gaining the edge in possession time.
And they're going into the game in terms of the shape that Trevor James wants to play. I think they were a little shell-shocked. Over the top from the kickoff, Charleston got it into the attacking third, stayed there for about 2-3 minutes, and City had to weather that storm. Now they've been able to get some possession, the diagonal balls out wide to Declan Wynn. It's allowed them to grow into this match a little bit. And we're seeing more of the team that Trevor James built the way he wants to play.
Oh, and Opino thought he created the turnover. Got whistled for the foul instead. He couldn't believe it.
Let's have a look.
Oh, I didn't see a lot of contact there, John. Looked like it was a large percentage of the ball, and Opino agrees with that assessment.
He may have a beef. I'm not a licensed referee, but the replay is rather telling.
Antoine Opino, very demonstrative on the pitch. You know what Antoine Opino was thinking. Let's just put it like that. He's going to be a fan favorite here for Detroit City FC if he's not already. Battery now with some possession in the middle. There's a shot that will go just wide of the frame. Augustine Williams gave one a go.
You know, that's the third shot for Charleston from outside 25 yards today. They clearly want to test Steinwasser, who is a little more diminutive than perhaps some other keepers in the division. And so they're going to try and have a lash and see what he can do. And there's going to be a lot of trial by fire for Steinwasser this season as this league tries to figure out exactly what he brings to the game.
Steinwasser with the line drive. Pato flicks it ahead, looking for Forbes. Been a heck of a connection. Good run out. Bodaka tracks it down in the corner. That's a good battle with Stephen Carroll. That was some high-level soccer between Carroll and Apodaca. We haven't seen the last of that matchup, John.
Now it's going to be a battle all day. And Stephen Carroll to win that one. Good early marker for him.
We talked about it in the open. Stephen Carroll, the longest tenured captain in Detroit professional sports right now. And think about that. Think of the names that you've had around this city. Stephen Carroll has made his mark here in Detroit.
Absolutely. Iserman, Lidstrom, Carroll's right up in there in terms of the respect that he garners. I'll forever remember a story about Steve Yzerman where I was talking to some Red Wings, and he was the kind of captain that other guys went to the weight room because they didn't want to make Steve upset. And Stephen Carroll is the same way with the respect he commands from this city bunch. A lot of guys perform and raise their level because of him.
Next 5 minutes presented by Golden Nugget Casino, the exclusive online gaming partner of Detroit City FC. There is Connor Casey. His first season here with Charleston Battery, was the interim head coach of the Colorado Rapids back in 2019. There's another battle for the possession. Comes free by St. Martin, sends it into the 18. That's cut out.
Nice track back on the cutout there. Follow that ball in the air.
Walqua was in the mix, and we were talking about Connor Casey, the coach for Charleston. As a player, played for Borussia Dortmund, almost 200 matches played in MLS with 71 goals. And people will always remember that match at Honduras in 2009. He had a brace that qualified USA. As that shot goes over top of the bar, prime dangerous opportunity for Charleston Battery. Just over top of the bar.
So quick after the restart moving in. You cannot sleep on that at all. 2 touches and barely over the bar. That's a couple times now, Neil, where Charleston has had situations where they've gotten a shot on goal or into the area with fewer than 5 touches on the ball. They are very quick to move it and place the ball very well. Nothing wasted.
Steinwasser brings it back down the pitch. Pato flicks it ahead. Forbes nearly back-heeled to himself. That was a highlight waiting to happen as that ball sent up in towards the northern guard.
You remember 5 minutes ago, Neil, when I talked about the wingbacks creeping up for Charleston? A little bit of respect for City here. The wingbacks have retreated a little bit. It's become more of a back four as they see what Declan Wynn can do down the wing.
And John, I'll tell you what, too, again, going back to it, that was a theory or a strategy that we saw San Antonio FC do, and it was almost the same result. Right around the 20-25 minute mark, San Antonio FC said, hey, we got to account for this now. We're conceding a lot of possession. Here come Charleston Battery again. That cross played away. And of course, who else? Stephen Carroll. Outlet. Just a little too much mustard on the hot dog, though, up across the left touch line.
Neil, we're 120 minutes into the Detroit City FC USL Championship season. And more than wins and losses, I think the most important thing over these 2 weeks is learning as a unit that you belong. And if anything that a 1-0 loss teaches you at a tough place like San Antonio last week, and growing into the game teaches you here, it's that you belong. And once you figure that out, then you can go and play and try and win.
That was some of the stuff I talked about in the Detroit media this week, John, was people said, what'd you think? How was it? How'd they do? It's that takeaway by Charleston. Again, here's Shaq Adams. The left side towards the 18, feathers the pass inside, turning, shooting, sending it just wide of the bar was DZ Harmon. That was another dangerous opportunity. But John, when I talked about it, I said the bottom line is this. Detroit City FC came into that match at San Antonio, who many consider the preseason favorite, to lift the hardware when it's all said and done for USL Championship. The City didn't get a lot of respect going in. I think they were an 8-1 underdog as far as the betting world was concerned. They were not an 8-1 underdog on that pitch. They played level.
No, they absolutely did. The signings were coming in. There was chatter around the league. What kind of side is City putting together? Can they compete? You know what, 120 minutes in? Yes, they can compete. Absolutely. 1 goal allowed, a chip that was really hard luck on Steinwasser, and have grown into this match today. You take a look at the possession. City actually with the advantage in possession. I don't know how much I put on a possession statistic unless it's possession with intent, but you're certainly not all hands to the pumps back in your defensive third.
Openo, left side. Veteran going to work. Openo drawing another defender, trying to make his move. Declan Wynn comes back. Stephen Carroll. touch to Lewis. Williams. Forbes. Williams to the far post, and Opino was there, but couldn't control it. City dangerous. Stepping through. There's a cross in, and it's cut out for a corner. But Antoine Opino right now, dangerous.
And a great job by the official here. Watch the turn here and the flop that's coming. Ready? Plays it back, and here comes the flop. Good job by the official to play on, and all of a sudden putting it on a dime, and on the other end, City just couldn't make Charleston pay.
Corner played short. Declan Wynn unable to corral that one. Had some wicked spin on it when it came back. This portion of our broadcast is presented by your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. We have the Chevy dealers involved here in the Motor City.
Well, it's only fitting.
It's only fitting. Mato unable to get on the end of that one. Charleston Battery. Williams able to settle things down. Pass too far over the head of Shaq Adams. Adams, the 54th overall pick. Nashville SC in the 2020 MLS draft.
Neil, DZ Harmon is an absolute thorn in the City back line side right now. Watch his movement without the ball. It's constant. He's constantly trying to find a hole, constantly giving his teammates an opportunity to provide him service. He's going to have a lot to say about this match.
Opino was looking for Forbes, and Forbes able to track it down. Done well. Pato. Pato goes down to the turf.
Hey, you got to be stronger there. Absolutely got to be stronger there.
City looking for a flag. That flag's not coming, however. It's a 1v1 situation, and very calmly played out by the City back line.
The reason, by the way, that it was calmly played out by the City back line is they kept the shape all the way across. And so the two Charleston runners that were there had to stay on side, and the service came in a way that could be cleared out.
Arm into the middle. There's a shot. I believe that was redirected off the right foot of Shaq Adams. No, it was not, as a matter of fact. Nate Steinwasher will line things up. It's time for our Metro Detroit Chevy Dealers Youth Team of the Match. Detroit City FC select 2011 Rouge Boys Downriver, coached by Adam Verville. They took home the first place trophy at the Toledo Futsal Cup. The tournament was the first futsal competition the boys had ever participated in, and the team was up for the challenge against some great competition. Good job, guys. 50-50 ball there, battled for by Reese Williams. Williams had it for a moment. Here's Harmon again, 1v1. Rodriguez came to help. Kwakwa. As quickly as that went in, it was put out. Declan Wynn. And up the left side. Goes to Pato. Pato taken down from behind, and the whistle sounds.
And we're getting the naughty boy talking to.
Leland Archer, a native of Trinidad and Tobago. 90 minutes played against the USA in a friendly last year for Trinidad and Tobago. And you see the size, John. That's what sticks out to you.
Just a physical presence, and absolutely ate up Pato. Illegally, but used the physical presence there.
Archer with 70 career matches played for the Charleston Battery coming into this season. He's been a fixture for a long time. Speaking of a national player, Declan Wynn ready to roll. 15 matches played for the New Zealand national team.
Look at Matty Lewis on the near side if they want to swing this toward him.
Maxi Rodriguez looking for Carroll. Carroll's header, not a ton on there. It was loose. Throw-in coming up for Charleston, and Stephen Carroll will make the jog back to the back line. Always directing traffic.
It's the kind of guy he is, though, that he anchors the back line, but he wants to be involved and is very good in the air on set pieces.
That ball popped in the air. That will go out of play. Lewis will toss it in.
Two stats of note here, a half hour into this one, Neil. First of all, we talked about being direct for Charleston. Well, advantage early here, City. They're winning 60% of the aerial duels, so they've been able to neutralize that a little bit. What they haven't been able to do is string together passes and continue sustained attack for long periods of time. In fact, Charleston already today with 8 interceptions of passes. That needs to be better for City.
Brad Dunwell over in the mix along that far touchline. That foul will go against City. 35th minute. Neil Rule, John Krieger here with you at Keyworth Stadium. Detroit City FC, their first home match in USL Championship play. The newest team in USL Championship squaring up with the oldest team, Charleston Battery. Nate Steinwasser saying, what's up? What's up right now?
Smart there by Steinwasser, just to hold on to things a little bit. And he has really improved the downfield punt for him, setting things up here for City. Played out to the wing.
Reese Williams. Z Harmon closing out on him. Maxi Rodriguez goes down. Whistle goes against Enoch Kwakwa. Charleston Battery visibly frustrated with what's going on. So we will get the restart from Maxi Rodriguez. Next 5 minutes presented by Strategic Staffing Solutions.
Two options here for Maxi. He can go for goal, or he can swing it out. Got a couple of guys on the far post that can make a good run here.
Rodriguez sends it far post. Headed down, cleared out by Sheldon.
Too far for Maxi. That has to be more in the mixing bowl. When it gets to that back man and he's not able to get up and rise to meet it, defenders are going to be able to track that down easily, and Charles did.
Openo with some space. Openo's cross nearly got through. Lewis, great anticipation. Rodriguez. To Lewis. Wide right, Williams. His cross gets through Forbes, and it's just played away. Apodaca is looking to make a move. Official waves his finger. So Apodaca went down.
Good decision by the referee there. Apodaca looking for it a little bit.
Openo makes a turn. Openo goes down. Officials say play on again. But a throw-in coming up for City.
And therein is the physical nature of this league. Some of those challenges, both sides looking at a little bit here.
So now there will be a booking. This will be a dangerous setup now for Detroit City FC. The yellow cards evened up at 1 apiece. Shaq Adams, the guilty party.
So the yellow cards are actually 2-0 to Charleston.
Here we go. Ball sent in. It's put it up in the air. Will that go out for a corner? I believe it will, and it does.
Much better sustained pressure here from City. Now this is risk reward. You got everybody up, you're earning the set pieces. But we saw on the ball played out to Apodaca, Charleston so lethal on the counter. Don't be surprised if it's played out and they have the chance to advance it forward to see one or two making a run, trying to test the City back line. One player back playing center field.
Openo's up short. Here we go. Ball sent in. Scissor attempt. Played up and over by Reese Williams. Detroit City right now asking some questions.
They are, but you know what? I respect Reese for going for goal there, but in that situation, when you've got to contort your body that much to try to put the shot on frame, control it. Look for somebody else, win a battle, one touch, get it out, maybe reset for some better service. That's a little bit of having a snatch at goal because you want something to happen. You need to think about possession and what might be the more prudent play. And because this is very smart by Kuzminski. 2 or 3 set pieces against your side, just slow things down, take a little air out of the ball, let everybody breathe. That's a veteran keeper doing veteran things.
Kuzminski drives it ahead. Stephen Carroll volleys that one away. Forbes got a solid 2 hands in the back. Toronto on the move after it, couldn't catch up to it. How about that move by Williams? Williams hesitates. Pato ahead, and it's flicked away. Inside the 18, I believe that was Sheldon again. There's a shot that's blocked. Throw-in coming up for City. They continue to hold the possession and continue to ask questions.
Best 10 minutes of the match so far for City, keeping the pressure on.
Forbes tries to make a turn. Win. Done well. Back to Win. Win's cross played away, but a corner coming up. Next 5 minutes presented by Ally, proud to be the official financial services partner of Detroit City FC. For everything we need, for everything we want, for everything we do, we're all better off with Ally. Learn more at ally.com.
Neil, the supporters are absolutely buzzing right now. If they can score on one of these, this place will go apoplectic.
Little four-syllable action out of you there. All right.
Listen, you move up to USL, you got to use the $10 words.
42nd minute. Corner service driven in, and it's flicked away by Brett St. Martin, and we'll try the other side.
That is a veteran play by St. Martin. Really tracked the ball well, rose at the right time, clearly won the battle in the air. You're happy to surrender another corner with a City player either side of you. Just a veteran play on the ball.
Maxi Rodriguez. They'll line things up. Declan Wynn up with him. Corner sent towards the back post, headed to the middle, and it's cut out one more time. Reese Williams tried, and City wanted a handball, and they won't get it. All 11 in LaRouge, can't believe it. Openo gives chase, but it's grabbed by Kuzminski.
No VAR here in USL. Rare that you see an entire side asking for the handball.
Openo still looking for it.
To be fair, though, he's been very vocal about exactly what he would like for most of this first half. So
let's see.
No, that's looking for it.
Wynn looking for Forbes. Forbes with some space. Forbes makes a move, checks up the cross, and Kuzminski makes the grab. Openo was dangerous. He was lurking.
If you could have chipped Kuzminski, that's a tap in on the other side. And Forbes, with the presence of mind coming in to the 6-yard box to pick his head up, Just couldn't get it past the keeper.
St. Martin hurls it. Stephen Carroll cuts it out. Body's going everywhere. DZ Harmon will be called for that foul. Quick restart for City on the other side. Eklund win. Tried to find Pato, put a little too much mustard on the hot dog there as it trickles over the line.
And it's not his best ball. He moved too quickly. Thought that Pato was going to make a quicker run than he did, and just got behind a little bit. You know, Neil, this, as we're a minute to halftime here, this match has the feeling of City asking all these questions and Charleston just kind of lurking. They have that presence there that makes you think they can turn it, go on a counter, and all of a sudden go defense to attack in 10 seconds. They have the physical presence to turn something very quickly. And City haven't capitalized on a lot of good possession here.
If you're Charleston, though, how many times can you continue to go to that well, though? We talk about that all the time. It's the set piece angle of it. You can concede possession and get away with it, but you can't concede the set pieces. Here's Reese Williams. Forbes. Rodriguez sends it towards the 18. Rodriguez will track back for it. Rodriguez had some space for a second. Here, whistle. And the whistle sounds, and the first half has come to a conclusion here at Keyworth. So no stoppage. But if there were, that stoppage time would have been brought to you by Brew Detroit. Brew Detroit, always true to the craft. Maxi Rodriguez and company with a very solid, John, I think, final 20 minutes in particular of that first half.
Absolutely. Grew into this match. Great job by City in the second half of the first half. But it's a half of almost. So many opportunities, you just couldn't find the finish. Eventually you have to. They need that after halftime.
45 minutes down. We will come back. Of course, get you the second half of action. Great atmosphere here at Keyworth. 0-0 the score. We'll be right back with more USL Championship soccer action.
Reyka vodka is made from pure Icelandic spring water and filtered through lava rocks for exceptional quality. Skál! Hversu löng þessi auglýsing?
Reyka vodka.
Open. Here you go, buddy. Thank you.
You may kiss the bride.
Love you, Dad.
Oh my God, it's our baby girl.
Football is a big deal in this house. So when Maurice was injured, we immediately thought the worst. To see my baby lose his joy hurt.
The DMC, Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan, is here to help athletes get back in the game.
They're like family. It was a long road, but we made it back.
DMC, Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan, a community built on care.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Now, during Truck Month, GM employees with a current eligible Chevy lease can get this Silverado for $209 a month. Or get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards eligible accessories when you purchase.
These are the lava rocks that filter our vodka, giving it a crisp, clean taste. Conveniently, they're just a stone's throw from our distillery. It's a very small island.
vodka.
Welcome back inside historic Keyworth Stadium. 0-0 the score through the first 45 minutes of play. And once the announcement was made that Detroit City FC was going to the USL Championship, you knew it was going to be a party in typical Le Rouge style. Let's take a look.
Our most important moments, don't stop and wait until everyone is ready. They are imperfect, off-centered. They blur, they fall. And like the goal you missed as you turned your head back to the pitch, they don't wait. The most important moments don't care about the weather, or the smoke, or the clock.
With the right foot, it's in the back of the net.
Comes free, Ozzie Matthews. 2-1 City.
They surprise because they are incomplete. In fact, the only perfect aspect of our most important moments is that they are shared. And shared moments become memories. And shared memories become traditions. And traditions are something you should never grow out of. From an amateur team born under the skyline of our city to a professional club that has come to dominate their opponents, Detroit City FC stands by our traditions. We are supporter-built. We are community-focused. We believe that sports should be inclusive and affordable. We believe that clubs should be excellent and accessible. And we believe that positive change should be relentless. Memories don't wait. The time has come for Detroit City FC to move forward.
I mean, yeah, let's talk about today where I'm gonna go topics.
Roll it down.
I am.
You don't need a car to listen to Sirius XM. You can listen anywhere. You know that, right?
What? Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio.
Kevin, you could use your phone.
What? What?
Alexa, play Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio on Sirius XM.
What? This is how I know you're getting old. I guess that was it. What?
Steers it to Diego. Unselfish Diego. Put it in! What angle!
Comando Moreno sticks it in, and New Mexico United take the lead, and the lab is rocking.
Open. Here you go, buddy. Thank you.
You may kiss the bride.
Love you, Dad.
Oh my God. It's our baby girl.
Back to Keyworth, 45 minutes in. There is no score. Detroit City FC and Charleston Battery. Let's take a look at the news and notes. Everything going on around the USL. We already have a final already today, and we'll get to that in just a couple of minutes. But the big doings right now going on. USA U20s, John, being represented here by USL, and obviously, too, the USL Super League. Some big headlines coming out of USL Championship.
You know, let's take a look at that Super League announcement that they're going to the August-June calendar beginning in 2023. That's going to be huge because it will allow, when you're in the offseason, the chance to play friendlies against clubs from around the world. It kind of brings things into line. That's going to be great for the women's game.
Absolutely. El Paso Locomotive FC, San Diego Loyal SC coming up on April 3rd on ESPN Deportes. And here's a look at the competition format for USL. 27 teams in 2 conferences, a 34-match regular season. Top 7 teams in each conference will earn a playoff berth. The number 1 seed, John, that's a very valuable commodity to have. You get the bye to the conference semifinals, and I always say you can't lose if you don't play.
Absolutely, and you kind of get that chance to rest and reset. But for the rest of City fans, it's going to be interesting knowing that you can finish further down the table, still make the playoffs. It's a different way of looking at the way you need to earn and get points.
As we take a look at the USL Championship scoreboard, Loudoun United already with a 3-0 victory over Red Bulls 2. Red Bulls 2 picked up a red card in the 26th minute and could never quite get right from there.
And a good win for Loudoun United. Way to get the points early in the season. Sometimes you forget about that as you get toward the playoff push late, but picking up these early points, a good start.
Absolutely. Louisville City FC, Miami FC a little bit later on tonight as well. Well, when we come back, we will kick it. Detroit City FC, Charleston Battery, level at 0. We'll be back with more USL Championship soccer.
I am American Home Fitness.
I'm American Home Fitness.
I am American Home Fitness.
We are American Home Fitness.
Come to any American Home Fitness location for the hottest deals on the latest fitness equipment and accessories. American Home Fitness, Michigan's home for fitness and the official fitness equipment provider of the Detroit City Football Club.
The usual happens. Again, and again, and again. We invite you to escape the conventional and embrace the delectable. Welcome to the world of Hendrick's Gin, oddly infused with rose and cucumber. Undeniably peculiar, utterly delicious.
Hello, I'm Tillman Fertitta, owner of the Golden Nugget Casinos, and I've got some big news. Drum roll, please. The Golden Nugget online casino is live in Michigan. Place a bet on your favorite teams through our new sports book or play your favorite slot and table games, all from the convenience of your phone at goldennuggetcasino.com.
Sign up now and we'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. Visit goldennuggetcasino.com.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Now, during Truck Month, GM employees with a current eligible Chevy lease can get this Silverado for $209 a month. Or get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards eligible accessories when you purchase.
Back here inside Keyworth, 0-0 the score on a chilly afternoon, I think is the best way to describe it, but the spirit's still pretty high for the Northern Guard. Good back and forth here in this match. Charleston Battery came out, took it to Detroit City FC, but LaRouge able to answer. They put together a very, very solid last 20 minutes. And John, you know, as we take a look back at what happened here, and this goes to show in the 3rd minute, dangerous opportunity, probably the most dangerous opportunity of the match to this point. Ball ringing off the post just to the left of Nate Steinwasser.
And that's as close as either club would get. This was really a first half of almost. Charleston getting some good joy early and running right at City. But of the 10 shots taken between the two clubs today, Neil, none have gone on target for either club. And so it's been a lot of setup, but where are you going to find the goal to finish? And that's most of our first half highlights.
Detroit City FC, as we said, in the second half of that first 45, really put some things together, John, and they had some dangerous questions.
They did. A lot of set pieces. Couldn't capitalize. They need to keep the pressure on, not allow Charleston to set up again in the attacking third.
Maxi Rodriguez getting things rolling for Detroit City as he was the benefactor of having the ball at his foot a lot in that first 45, but there you saw Billy Forbes sending that one over the top of the bar. That was probably the most dangerous opportunity for Detroit City FC. But John, as you said, no shots on target on either side, but City with the edge in possession.
And they'll take that because Trevor James wants the ball. He wants to set things up, and good things can come from that. But what we've seen from both sides today, speed, check. Athleticism, check. Finishing, no check. Check in the mail. And we're going to see who can find that finish toward the end of things here.
We're just about ready to roll as we take a look at John Krieger's. And these are the two guys, John, that you've talked about here tonight. These are the guys that are going to decide this. You get the feeling, don't you?
You know what? All the press coming in for Charleston was on Augustine Williams. He was the guy we had to watch out for. He was the guy that scored the goal last week to give him the win. You know who stirred the ring today? DZ Harmon. He has been so good with the ball in possession, setting up service, getting open. On the other side, for City, Declan Wynn. He has had all sorts of joy. His heat map on the far wing has just been absolutely electric. He's played balls through, created space for his teammates, run past defenders. They need to use him more here in the second half.
So City will have the possession to kick things off. Second half underway. Opino brings that one up towards the right side, and it's out of play. Throw-in coming up for Charleston. This 5 minutes of action presented by American Home Fitness, the official fitness equipment provider of DCFC. Visit AmericanHomeFitness.com for the best in home fitness equipment and a location near you. Slotted up ahead. Not too much on it though. Amu Mensah retreats to play it. Sheldon with the quick toss. Mensah played it back. Sheldon will curl that one up towards Steinwasser. He makes the grab.
Footsteps of a runner coming. Well tracked, well held.
Matt Sheldon, the defender for Charleston Battery, has a YouTube channel and a podcast that has 485,000 subscribers, John. Probably be my son's hero.
I don't even come close to that number for anything I have on social media.
Ball touch back. Odoro, first time we've said his name here tonight. Up the left side, there's Harmon making his move. Harmon overrunning the ball that time. Reese Williams with it.
Telling early going here in the second half. Both sides turning back, asking the referee for various things. If you're turning back and appealing to the referee, that means it's in your head. We've seen both sides looking for the referee to bail them out and give fouls.
Forbes collides with Sheldon. I think Billy Forbes will be hit with that foul call. Last week for Detroit City FC, you saw Trevor James use up his substitutions right around that 65th minute towards the 70th minute. That's usually the window you see.
For him, yes, because any later than that, and the way he brings in players and beds them into the system, they're not going to be up to speed when it counts. You need a good 5 minutes if you're that super sub coming in to really get your legs under you. You've been sitting for an hour.
Nate Steinwasser wings it out to the right side, keying the attack. Here comes City. Service into the box, looking for Forbes, and coming off the line Kuzmenski, the consummate professional Kuzmenski, made the consummate professional play.
Tracked it all the way. Knew Forbes was coming. Goes into the air, makes the catch. That's tougher than it looks.
Stephen Carroll with the header. Maxi Rodriguez. Sheldon steps through again.
Better closing on the ball for City right now defensively.
Declan Wynn had a handful. Shaq Adams kit. That was a fairly easy call to make given the way the kit pulled away from the body. Shaq Adams, 38 matches played with 12 goals for FC Tucson last 2 seasons. USL League One.
I don't think you're going for goal from this distance, so.
Clock goes towards the back post, and that was played out easily by City. Reese Williams wanted to counter. Steinwasser drives it, looking for Wynn. That's a good job by Steinwasser. He put that ball right in a window.
You can count on him to do that. He's really improved his ball placement over the years.
This ball will make its way through to Reese Williams. Here comes City. Williams stepping over. Williams accelerating. Williams cross comes through. Rodriguez has it. Rodriguez lets it go. The stop is made. The rebound's put back in. Oh, but no! 1-0 City.
The Frenchman opens his account, and Keyworth Stadium comes to life.
For James with the applause, and the smoke has been popped here at Keyworth. They have a 1-0 lead.
Neil, look at the way City kept following the shot. First of all, a great diagonal ball to open things up. And the step over to keep the play moving. The service cut back in, and look at the City players with their head up, following the ball and never stopping moving. Sometimes you can get caught watching the paint dry and watch the shot and make it easy for it to be cleared away. Everyone from City, head up, moving toward the ball, and Opano gets the job done.
We will see how this changes things for Connor Casey. Charleston Battery, there's Opano looking for Forbes. Forbes on the move. Declan Wynn. Forbes goes 1v2. Has it taken away.
But they keep pressing. Look at Declan Wynn. Forcing it all the way back to the byline.
One flicked ahead, looking for Williams. Stephen Carroll pokes it ahead for Pato. 50 ball popped up in the air. Opano gives chase. Here's Pato in some space. Get enough on the pass. Forbes. The pass was taken away. He was looking for Declan Wynn. Stephen Carroll retreats.
You see how calmly he tracked back just to play that away? No rush, no fuss, no muss.
Sounded like you were selling laundry detergent right there, Jim.
No, that's Nate Steinwasser's job. He's keeping the clean sheet
He's
so
the keeper
far.
of the clean sheet, that's right. Carroll again, this time the touch lets him down. Ball towards the middle. Kwakwa. That recovery. Amu Mensah did just enough. Forbes tries to make a turn. He's taken down. We start coming up now for City. They have the 1-0 lead.
Primed for a diagonal ball across the pitch here. couple of City defenders, a couple of City attackers on the high side have some space.
Mensa goes diagonal. Lewis has it. Carroll. Touch. Too heavy by Kwakwa. City looking for the counter. Openo up ahead and nearly got through. All of a sudden, Openo's been shot out of a cannon, John.
And does a great job to stay on side as well as the ball came through. And here's Wynn with a chance to set something up in space.
Wynn's cross sent in. It's headed away, and it will go out for a corner. But John, Detroit City FC takes this 1-0 lead, and they have not, repeat, not let off the gas whatsoever.
You know, it's almost as if scoring the goal took the chains off. Now they know they can run and play and keep the pressure on because they've got a goal to play with here. Now, you never want to look at a draw being a success, but with the lead, they're playing a little freer at the moment. Watch out for Matty Lewis lurking on the near side of the box here.
Warner sent across, looking for Lewis. Lewis, the header up in the air. It's a 50-50 situation, and this time Charleston Battery able to clear it out. And Openo makes a turn. How about that move? Openo goes down from behind. Here's Matt Lewis. Now Lewis goes down, and this time the foul is called. I'll tell you what, John, Charleston Battery right now picking up the physicality.
Yeah, getting a little chippy. They're trying to take a little bit of the man. But you know what? For all of Openo's chirping in the first half, when he was taken down there, he knew his side had a chance to keep the attack on and didn't say anything. Just got right back at it.
Openo certainly going down, John, and just going back to work.
Yep. See, doesn't appeal. Well, it does appeal a little bit, but then he gets up and gets back at it. And City get the free kick.
So now Maxi Rodriguez will line up. You're with the free kick. See what Detroit City FC wants to do. 56th minute.
This is close enough that they could have a go at goal, but I see this going far post.
This portion of the match brought to you by SiriusXM FC, the all-soccer station on SiriusXM Radio.
Far post, throw it in the mixing bowl, see what happens.
Otto over there, Forbes as well. And we'll get a substitution. Tristan Weber comes in. Played for the LA Galaxy Academy. Signed with the Las Vegas Lights last year, played 13 matches for them. Shaq Adams will come out.
Looks like E.J. Johnson coming in as well.
E.J. Johnson, who is all of 18 years old, is committed to Cal Berkeley to play soccer in the Pac-12. Here we go. Maxi Rodriguez bends it in towards the 18.
Look at Openo just controlling the ball with his body, shielding away the defender. He's been the man of the match in the first 10 minutes of the second half. No question. And that's not even including the goal, if we're being honest.
E.J. Johnson in officially. Played for the Sacramento Republic Academy. Mensa turns back with it. Goes to Steinwasser. Steinwasser takes no chances. Forbes tried to gain control. Now a whistle sounds.
Neil, that's an underappreciated downfield punt by Steinwasser on a back pass. So many keepers in the game today have so much trouble with that. You see so many of them fluff their lines out, put it out 20 yards downfield for a throw. It doesn't allow for the flip of field position that you'd like. Steinwasser put it down there, and now Kuzminski going to try to send it back in.
City once again will pop it back out towards midfield. Maxi Rodriguez is able to win that one. It's pinged out to the right side. But John, very solid here. The last 5 minutes for Detroit City FC. Charleston Battery has been able to establish some possession. They haven't been really able to go anywhere with it.
No, it's a little more of a stalemate, honestly, Neil, and then that's a good sign for Detroit City. They didn't get the goal and sit back. They're not playing not to lose. They're going right at Charleston. And they're handling the physicality, which was a worry going in.
Here comes Pato. Wynn making a run. Openo's up with Forbes as well. Here's Pato into the 18, the cross. And that was deflected on the back line. Charleston Battery, Dunwell has it.
Heck of a job by the Charleston back line to keep their shape and get in there and deflect that cross from Pato, who had acres of space.
Steinwasser drives it ahead. Big time battle there. Kwakwa in the mix with Dunwell.
Dunwell giving it out a little bit here in the second half after taking it in the first.
He's just trying to square his account.
He's trying to even things up a little bit.
Right.
Give out a little medicine after he took a couple of hard knocks in the opening 30 minutes.
60th minute. Neil Rule, John Krieger with you. USL Championship Soccer, Detroit City FC. Their home opener with the 1-0 lead.
Dangerous moments here for City, actually, Neil, on the hour mark, because we've seen Charleston now be able to tilt the field a little further back, a little more into City's defensive third. Had a little more sustained possession, trying to get a little more possession set up to test Steinwasser.
Steinwasser now will line things up.
Charleston still without a shot on target today. One off the post, but no shots on target through 60 minutes.
Rodriguez couldn't win that foot race, so Doro got there first. Throw-in coming up for City. Train makes its way by here at Keyworth. Great tradition here at Detroit City FC. Those conductors, they know when they're running by. They sound the horn.
Oh, the engineers love it. They'll wave out the cab window.
Openo out there still politicking for his side.
He's not going to stop.
Nope.
Reminds me of a line from the movie Hunt for Red October when the Secretary of State says, "I'm a politician, which means if I'm not kissing babies, I'm stealing their candy." And that's the way Openo operates. He'll kiss babies for 60 minutes and steal their candy with a goal.
He's the difference so far. As the pace of the match slowing greatly.
And that'll play right into City's hands, by the way. They're all right with that.
That ball makes its way through, and there was a block of the shot by Amu Mensah. And Augustine Williams was dangerous, and that ball was dangerously close. Amu Mensah towards the shoulder.
Wingbacks coming further forward for Charleston right now. We talked about how they had retreated for a lot of the end of the first half and early into the second. Now those wingbacks creeping forward, pressing a little bit, asking more questions, compacting the midfield, tilting the field toward the City goal.
There's another foul that will go against Kwakwa. Brad Dunwell. he will earn the treatment post-game. He has laid it all on the line here today.
That, Neil, is the 19th foul committed in this match. We've played 62 minutes. I am not a math major, but that's about a foul every 3 minutes of action. Currently the fouls 12-7. Charleston, the more penalized team. Never let it be said the American game is not physical, my friend.
That ball headed back. Openo gives chase to it. Kuzminski able to come off the line with it. I'll tell you what, John, you talked about all those foul numbers. The majority of them were not softies.
No, people are earning it out here. They're getting their full money's worth for a whistle. And there's going to be a lot of that for City going forward. You're going to see a lot of early opponents try to test the mettle of what City brings to things. Kind of that fresh fish syndrome. See what City can handle.
Declan Wynn makes his turn. Pato sends it back. Mumensa. Matt Lewis with a lot of space. Oh, and there's a misplay by Stephen Carroll. Here comes an opportunity. Apodaca works 1v1. Pass across the D, and coming back is Declan Wynn. Well, I'll tell you what. Apodaca, I think, missed E.J. Johnson. He was calling for it.
I'll tell you what, that's why we had a picture of Declan Wynn coming out of the halftime break, because that's a guy tracked further back than he wants to play to clean up the captain's misplay. He got some help from his friends.
That whistle will go against Detroit City, and Billy Forbes doesn't like it.
Look how far forward Charleston is right now. They have slowly ground City back, and City very compact inside the defensive third right now. Going to open up a lot of space for a lot of people to take some runs, or a lot of opportunities for Charleston to have a lot of people take some runs in on goal.
Tristan Weber will serve this up with the left foot, right up towards the 18. Here we go. Ball sent in. Ball headed away. Openo goes down. The hard knocks continue.
There are going to be some fellas with some bruises tomorrow on recovery day. Recovery day going to take on a whole new meaning. Going to have a sub coming up here. I think the first sub of the day for Detroit City FC.
Connor Rutz will make his way into the match at the next opportunity.
Who does he come in for? Perhaps Pato?
Pato would be my guess, but we'll see in a second. And yes, it is Pato coming off.
You called it, Neil, right in that 65 to 70 minute window, and here we are, 66 minutes and 8 seconds, and Detroit City makes this up. And Connor Rutz now, his edict over the last 26 minutes here is going to kind of be like the role that Chicharito used to play for Manchester United. Get on the pitch and run, and then run some more, and run some more after that. Expend 90 minutes of energy in 24 minutes.
Mumensa's been pretty good here, John, over the last 20 minutes. He's answered every question.
And done so quietly. Very workmanlike.
Goal kick coming up now for Nate Steinwasser.
Nice job to shepherd that out of play.
Steinwasser will line things up.
You know, you take a look at that City player on your screen with the USL Championship badge on the sleeve. Who'd have thought that 10 years after this club started playing in front of a few fans at Cass Technical High School, playing in the NPSL, that 10 years later we'd be seeing this, a home opener in the second division of U.S. soccer. What an amazing ride for Detroit City.
E.J. Johnson makes his way in, his cross in towards the box, and Billy Forbes will step up. I'll tell you what, if you're checking in Detroit City for the first time, the flag is up on the far side against Connor Rutz. If you're checking in to Detroit City FC for the first time here today, this is the story you want as an American sports fan. Here at Keyworth Stadium, no tax dollars used to renovate the stadium. That's what people want these days. Organic growth, unilateral support. The Northern Guard, the supporter section, pound for pound, the best sports fans in the city of Detroit. If you're a sports fan, this is the story you want to get behind.
Neil, forget no tax dollars. This place was rehabbed by a supporter-funded loan that's been paid back in full with interest and early by the club. No tax abatements. Took a stadium that was built in the as a New Deal project and opened by FDR and made it into a viable ground.
Mauro Cicero coming in to the match for Charleston, and that is sub number 3. So Connor Casey, the manager for Charleston Battery, his 11 are out on the pitch, John.
Rolling the dice, trying to mix things up. Look at that back heel by Forbes.
Connor Rutz has to step his way through. Rodriguez finds Opino. Opino, the cross, looking for Forbes. It finds its mark. Left foot shot, and that ball will go away from the frame. And a goal kick coming up. That was dangerous.
That back heel by Forbes just created something from nothing. And then Connor Rutz did what his job is, run, and ran through a guy. A little bit snatched at the end, but you love the buildup.
Let's get you the answer to tonight's Fago trivia question. The announced attendance for DCFC's first ever home match here at Keyworth, 7,410 back on May 20th, 2016 in a match against Ann Arbor. Everybody who tweeted your answers at Detroit City FC, we'll get in contact with you. If you were the winner, the Kroger gift card for Fago products. Meantime, a throw-in coming up now for City. As Reese Williams will take it. 71st minute. 1-0 the score. Opino the goal scorer for DCFC in the 50th minute here in the second half.
It's going to be very important here over the last 20 minutes, Neil, for Detroit City to continue to be Detroit City. Continue to try to play your game. Continue to try to control possession. Continue to try to move with it. Don't allow yourself to be compacted. My word, that's a foul.
Reese Williams down.
That'll be foul number 14 with a bullet.
Let's see another look at this one. Reese Williams, victim of circumstance along that right touchline.
Remember, football is a non-contact sport.
Tristan Weber called for that foul. I always laugh when I hear that. Yeah.
Yeah. Most physical non-contact sport you'll ever play.
So here's Maxi Rodriguez. And the Nisa Golden Boot last year. Looking to facilitate this time. Drives it towards the back post. Stephen Carroll was the target. Carroll has it. Carroll looking to get around the defender. Carroll made his move, and now he'll have to track back quickly.
And he turned the afterburners on. Look at the way Carroll got back and was in position to make the play on the ball if he needed to.
E.J. Johnson with the back heel. Forbes the target of that pass. Carroll retreats, but Williams has it inside the 18. His cross. Carroll will pop it up towards the D, and it's headed away. And the foul, once again, will go against Charleston Battery. A little bit of nervous moments there.
And I understand that Charleston wants to play the physical game, but you're going to start to cost yourself opportunity. Not the best clearance by Carroll, but again, you go in the air and you're out of control. City will take free kicks all day. That eats up time.
And that has been the yin to the yang, I guess, with Charleston Battery, the physical play. What has hurt them over the course of the last 10 minutes, this match has ground to a halt with all the restarts.
City will take it. Check the seams on the ball. Perfectly content to grind things down. And by the way, they've earned that. They've got the bigger chip stack right now, and they've earned it.
Here's Opino looking to add to that chip stack. Declan Wynn, his cross cut out. And a throw-in coming up. Leland Archer did the job. The international, Trinidad and Tobago, played 90 minutes against the USA in a friendly last year. Opino to Wynn. Wynn had it taken away, and now a foul will go against City. Quick restart. And Charleston gave it away.
It's not a good decision by Charleston there.
Opino tried the back heel. That ball did go over the line.
That was a horrible decision by Charleston on that restart. There was nowhere to go with it. If you're going to start quickly, you got to have people with their heads on a swivel and ready to go.
Win along the line. Mensa won that ball right through Augustine Williams.
Matt Lewis good in the air there. Nobody there to be second to the ball.
Duro tried to make a turn with it and did. Mensa finds Opino, the goal scorer. Opino nearly got through again. The ball pounded down the pitch, and Opino right now.
There's a foul. He was assessed a foul on Archer here. He believes that that foul was soft and that Archer is making a meal of it. And he had something to say over the top of him for it. A little bit after the play.
There's a look. Antoine Opino, 51st overall pick by Philadelphia in the 2012 supplemental MLS draft. And let's see.
Oh, all right. So he's out. Yeah. So that's Archer making a meal of that. Doesn't college basketball have a flopping violation?
Sent in, Steinwasser makes the grab.
That's a great catch by Steinwasser, by the way. Through traffic, just go up. Now lay here for a bit. Eat up a few more seconds.
Steinwasser pounds that one down the pitch.
Smart by Steinwasser. Let it run all the way, make somebody expend a little bit of energy, go down and collect. And now go for a stole in the park.
Steinwasser drives it up towards midfield. Opino over to challenge. Lewis wins that ball to Opino. Finds space for Rodriguez. Rodriguez tried to outlet looking for Wynn. Watch out here. Augustine Williams on the wing. His cross. Cut out by Stephen Carroll perfectly.
Then the play back in, dangerous all of a sudden.
The ball comes through to Archer. He's really moving up from that back line. Service into the box. It's taken away by Brad Dunwell. Brad Dunwell, 56th overall pick by Houston back in 2019 of the MLS draft. Standout at Wake Forest.
Okay, key to the last 13 minutes here for Detroit City, Neil. Play it downfield, anywhere but your goal, but don't just play it downfield to play it downfield. Passes with intent.
Here's Forbes making a move up with Connor Rutz. Forbes works 1v1. Into the 18. Some space, and that shot sent over top of everything. Reese Williams upset with that effort as he sent it over top of the bar.
Yvel Perez Jr. getting ready to come on for Charleston Battery. Native of Havana, Cuba.
This will be substitution number 4 for Charleston.
And you get the 5.
79th minute. Still one more in the pocket. Connor Casey. Wakwa pretty upset. He gets the finger point from the official.
That's close to a booking for dissent, but our official doesn't want to make that an issue right now. Here's Rutz to run.
Openo doing well to continue that possession along the line. Win. Openo. There's another throw. Openo's putting on a possession clinic down there along that touchline.
And that's how to kill off a game. 100 yards in the opposite direction of where Charleston would like it to be. Just control things. Well, that popped up. Look out here on the counter.
Charleston get it into the space. Vel Perez along that far line. Able to control it.
City, a nice job to be back defensively. 10 minutes to go.
Archer will turn with it.
Oh, what a cutoff there.
Wynn couldn't get it before it went across the line, so it went off Declan Wynn. Sheldon plays it ahead. Stephen Carroll sends it right back where it came from. Openo with the header. So Sheldon will do it again. Fires it in. Maxi Rodriguez will send that back where it came from. Johnson. Rodriguez steps in front of him. The youngster E.J. Johnson, 18 years old. That was a young man's move there. It's Maxi Rodriguez took the space that he was afforded, took the ball away,
and then sent it out to eat up some more time. Nice job by the official there to back Charleston up as they tried to steal a free 5 yards of real estate on the throw.
Headed towards the middle. There's Weber. Sends it out wide. There's some space. Williams up towards the frame. That's headed wide.
Charleston starting to exert a little bit of a physical presence here. Win some battles against City here in the last couple of minutes. Picking the intensity up.
There's a look at the hardy souls of the Northern Guard. Coming out today. Been raining all day, doesn't matter. They're here to party. First USL Championship match as we will get a block of substitutions for Detroit City. Abdoulaye Diop will come in, as will Francis Atuahene. Atuahene was electric in the first half against San Antonio FC.
And that electricity coming off the bench is going to be exactly what City need here in the final 9 minutes. You have a lot of guys that have taken a lot of body blows over the first 80 minutes. Bringing on some fresh legs. Lee Diop, a good presence on the ball as well.
Billy Forbes, a veteran. Very veteran-esque performance here today for Forbes in 80-plus minutes.
And he's getting a standing ovation as he comes off the pitch, and he has earned it.
I would imagine Maxi Rodriguez will as well. Now here's the deal, John. I think what you'll see with City, Charleston Battery will continue to to press ahead. We know that. That
Yes.
back line will continue to make its way.
It's going to be all hands to the pumps. We're there.
There is no question. Francis Satuateni, though, has that electricity
On
to
the
where
counter.
he can close this thing out if the counter goes his way.
Yep. And that's why he comes on late. That's a great job to track the ball through the air.
Mensah did the job on the half volley.
You have to get that absolutely right. You get that wrong, you've committed your body. You have exposed your keeper, and he got it absolutely right.
And there is a booking behind the play. Some frustration on the face of Augustine Williams. We'll see who exactly goes in the books. Like I said, it came behind the play. Is it Chichero?
I think it's Chichero. Yeah, Chichero on the booking, confirmed.
Another yellow card put out there. St. Steinwasser will line things up.
Got the opportunity to go diagonal if you want to.
Goes along the line, Connor Rutz can't get on the end of it, but the City will win a throw, and that's right in the area of the pitch where you want your throws to be.
That's exactly. It's ABH time. Anywhere but here, and here is your goal. Put it on the opposite end of the pitch and grind this thing out. Going to be interesting to see how much stoppage time will be given in this match.
City will throw it in again. '85th minute. The clock continues to move.
Charleston going to get the throw there. They'll be able to set something up here. City need to get back. Look at how quickly Charleston come forward.
Moving ahead. Kuzminski brings it down the pitch. Stephen Carroll heads it up. That foul will go against Charleston Battery again. Just wash, rinse, repeat.
17th foul of the match against the Battery. 10 for City. It's been physical.
So Stephen Carroll send this one down the pitch.
City looking for a foul there. Charleston able to play it forward. Nice job by Reese Williams to get back and control it.
Right side there is Reese Williams again. Openo working in tight quarters. 87th minute. Williams will send that one back towards the middle. That ball was along that touchline forever, it seemed like. Here comes City in some space. Win ahead. Wins cross. Doesn't find its mark. Atuahene gave chase to it. Done well back. Here comes a counter now for Charleston. Lots of speed for Perez.
But look at the way Dunhill kind of cut off the angle there and forced a pass that I think they'd like back and allowed City's back line to collect it.
Mensah looking for Rutz. Now it's touched ahead. Atuahene. This is onside. Atuahene in the 18. Atuahene gives it a go, and the stop is made by Kuzminski. But a corner coming up. Couldn't control a rebound.
We're not used to seeing Kuzminski spill balls like that. That's normally an easy collect. He got down low enough. I think he just took his eye off a little bit. Yeah, didn't look it into the hands.
Corner upcoming for City. We're sent in, it was flicked across. Mumensa had it, but here's Perez looking to counter with it. Now Mumensa recovers, at least temporarily. Carroll steps up. City will get back to this one.
And who trapped back to get it? Oppenau.
Steinwasser pings it back down the pitch, 89th minute.
Smart, keep possession. Make sure the passes stay crisp.
Oppenau ran through. Official says play on. Nope, the foul is called. Kwakwa, the guilty party. But that's not what you want, John. If you're Charleston Battery right now, this will cost you 30 seconds, minimum, minimum.
Being physical is one thing, but you got to know the situation.
Wins cross to Atuahene. Atuahene tries to make his move, and now a throw in coming.
But City get to keep possession here. They're going to run this all the way into stoppage time in the attacking third. But if you'll notice, it's only halfway. 3 defenders back for City, guarding against the counter. They'll keep possession for as long as they can.
Goal kick awarded. That ball did go across the line. So Kuzmenski will move it expeditiously. I can use big words too. You're not the only one, John.
I was waiting for you to pop out a $10 word.
Williams trying to make the turn with it, but once again, Carroll will burn it back towards midfield.
And now we wait for stoppage time.
Steinwasser has it. He will scoop it up.
Oh, smart by Nate, just to wait.
We are making our way up towards 90 minutes in. I'm told there'll be 4 minutes of stoppage time. And it has commenced. Connor Rutz will give way on the throw. Charleston Battery up against it. The longest tenured club here in USL Championship Soccer, down 1-0 to the newest club here in Detroit City FC. Oppenau, the goal scorer in the 50th minute. DCFC's made it stand.
And see, that's frustration by Charleston. They're trying to get the ball forward by any means necessary, but there was no one there. Easily gave back possession to City. Allowed an easy clearance down. Now that's easy for Kuzmenski, and he's going to play it forward for as far as he can get away with.
That ball goes through, and that shot, and Steinwasser makes the save. It's up in the air, and Steinwasser able to track it down. Well, Chichero almost leveled this match at 1, and Steinwasser did the job.
Neil, 2 weeks, 2 Nate Steinwasser golden moments. He was team of the week for match day 1, and he made his case here in match day 2. Got down, made the save with the foot. He hasn't been tested much, but when he was, boy, did he pass.
He absolutely did. We're about 2 minutes in to stoppage time. That ball trickles in towards Steinwasser.
Halfway through stoppage time, Neil. 2 to go.
Stoppage time presented by Brew Detroit, always true to the craft. Steinwasser's been true to the craft here tonight as well. The smoke comes out of the Northern Guard supporter section. Charleston Battery, do they have one more breath in them? Augustine Williams. That ball sent all the way across. That was dangerous.
The answer was yes, they had one more breath in them. But nobody on the other end of it. Everyone slipping and sliding here on the wet Keyworth pitch. Good job to control there by Augustine Williams.
What a shot right there. That's Detroit City FC soccer, folks.
It's good to be back.
It certainly is. 94th minute. Everybody forward for Charleston Battery. Ball served in, flicked on. Amu Mensah will send it right back where it came from. And Connor Rutz will get on the end of it.
Go to the corner, eat the time.
Rutz makes his move. And a corner kick upcoming for Detroit City FC.
This could do it. Just keep possession. Referee could extend it if Charleston get possession here. Keep possession. For my money, play it short in the corner and dribble it out.
I know it's match number 2 of a 34-match marathon, John, but it's already got a playoff feel here at Keyworth.
It does. Well, it's huge. First points on the board as a professional club in USL.
The final whistle sounds, and Detroit City FC in their home opener in USL Championship get a 1-0 victory over Charleston Battery.
10 years in the making, a dream start for City here at Keyworth Stadium. When this season began, there were questions as to whether City had made the jump too soon and wondering whether they belong. After 180 minutes, the answer is a resounding yes.
And the Northern Guard did the job here today. And Nate Steinwasser gets a clean sheet coming off of a USL Goalkeeper of the Week award last week, and that is the man of the hour. Antoine Opino, his goal in the 50th minute, worthy of the man of the match. And John, we talked about it as we take a look at the goal he scored here today. He wears his emotions out on his sleeve. You know what's going through his mind at all time, and elation was going through his mind after this.
And the service was great. And look at the way he followed the shot, put it home. A deserving goal, a deserving man of the match performance, and electric after halftime changed this match for Detroit City Football Club.
Now it's time for our shot of the match, presented by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, and you know what it is. It is that one that gave Detroit City FC the 1-0 win. Antoine Opino, the hero. We will take a break, come back, and wrap this thing up. Detroit City FC on the board in USL Championship action. A 1-0 win over Charleston Battery. We'll be right back.
DTE's natural gas is a lot more than just an energy source. It perks up your mornings and eases you into relaxed evenings. It works both hard and smart. It can help heal the body and transport the mind. And at the end of the day, cleaner, safe, affordable natural gas is there to do more than just dry your clothes. It's a warm hug waiting to happen. DTE.
The usual happens. Again, and again, and again. We invite you to escape the conventional and embrace the delectable. Welcome to the world of Hendrick's Gin, oddly infused with rose and cucumber. Undeniably peculiar, utterly delicious.
I am American Home Fitness.
I'm American Home Fitness.
I am American Home Fitness. We are American Home Fitness.
Come to any American Home Fitness location for the hottest deals on the latest fitness equipment and accessories. American Home Fitness, Michigan's home for fitness and the official fitness equipment provider of the Detroit City Football Club.
Back inside a victorious Keyworth Stadium for Detroit City FC, 1-0. They got the win. Detroit City FC Soccer brought to you by Doubletree Suites by Hilton in downtown. Also by your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers as well. The strategic staffing solutions, that partnership, long-standing partnership with Detroit City FC also here today. And finally, Ally, the official financial services partner of Detroit City FC, as we take a look at the highlights from this matchup. And it was moments of electricity. And John, you talked about it. You said this is going to come down to who's going to finish. Antoine Opino was the finisher.
Great service to start to get this play moving. Look at the commitment to keeping this ball in play. And once the service comes across the shot, Kuzminski was out of position. So many clubs get caught watching the paint dry on a shot like that. Not Opino. He was there to bang in the rebound. An easy, good poacher's goal to give City the win.
Just a bolt of lightning through Keyworth. Things did get sticky for a second. In the 92nd minute, Charleston Battery running out of time, but Nate Steinwasser doing what he has done. He's just 180 minutes in to his USL Championship career, but I think you talked about it and you said it best, John. He belongs, and he has been upper echelon in this league so far. As you see, 10 shots by Charleston Battery, but no goals.
The most important number there, one. One shot on target allowed by the City defense. It's the shot you just saw the replay of that Steinwasser makes the save. You can keep your head in the game. You face one shot on target all day. It's a shot with a save like that. That's a sign of an amazing keeper. We were worried about how City would deal in possession. They had a decided advantage. A great first home win for Detroit City Football Club.
Over 5,300 in attendance here at Keyworth. They're walking out of here happy. Detroit City FC with the 1-0 win. We'll see you next week. Pittsburgh Riverhounds in town at 4 o'clock. For my broadcast partner, John Krieger, my name is Neil Rule. City with the win, 1-0. Thanks for watching, everybody. Well, see you later.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.